PCCStudentConnect. It is Gina and Haley. Wow, that workout was
fabulous. Yes. Did you see that? She did it. I was so proud of her.
Oh, it definitely hurt every muscle in my body, but
she did a little push-up. I had to encourage her there, but she did amazing.
You did.
Guys.
You definitely encouraged me.
Well, let me tell you, I love working out. Some of you know. I think it's fabulous. This morning I got to take a run, and it was amazing. I just went into my mode, and as I started off running, I was listening to worship music, and I heard a song, and it said, when I pray for my wants, but God gives us our needs. And that just started me off on a really good step or a pace when I was running. And then through the running, I take breaks here and there because I'm not the fastest in running. I'm like that turtle you see going, but as I'm running, different things happen, and it's really cool. It just reminds me that I don't have to just get from point A to Z like this. It's really about the process that goes through that. And so I started off listening to worship, and then from there, I found out some news, and I just started praying. I just started praying and crying out to God. It says in the scripture that, you know, when one of us mourns, that we mourn with them. When one of us rejoice, we rejoice with them. And one of my kids were processing it, and I got to just cry out to the Lord. And I love, because I just heard right before that, I can cry out my wants, but He'll give us our needs. And I think that's right now in our world that we're living in, is a lot of our wants are being stripped away, and we're really focusing on our needs.
But that's really cool, though, that is what running does for you. That's what working out does for you, because I'm over here just thinking about not, tearing anything, or am I using the right muscles? I never would have thought of working out as like a way to connect with God and to process those things with God. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And it's also really encouraging, too.
Yeah, it was really neat, because I just take that time of going, okay, I have all these things inside during this time. There's so many emotions and feelings, and instead of just bottling them up or dealing with them very unhealthily, I sat there and I just go to God. Again, whether it be through worship music or a podcast I listen to, or just running and praying. And it was really cool too. I got to see, I was looking at the streets, and they're so empty. But yet I got to see these leaves that were all spread out on the sidewalk, and it was like so beautiful. I'm like, how fabulous is this? There's a red leaf, there's a green leaf, there's a yellow leaf. I'm like, God is so amazing, and the beauty is so great.
It really comes down to thankfulness is fabulous. So in some way,
thankfulness is fabulous, and working out is fabulous. Whether Haley realizes it or not, it's doing wonders for her mind, spiritually, physically, mentally.
I know, but with that perspective of using it as your God time and processing through, I should definitely check it out and see if it could be a fabulous thing for me too.
Yeah, I'm not the quickest or fastest runner, and you guys see me on the streets, you're like, there's the tortoise, right? But I definitely, in my mind and my heart, it's definitely being aligned with the Lord during that time.
Well, thanks for joining us, guys. We really appreciate you being here on this Friday. We have a couple things we want to make sure we run by you.
Yeah, real quick, I hope you guys got to plug in this week in small groups. Junior high and high school groups got started and kicked off. I know mine was great. Haley, how was yours?
It was so amazing. It was really good.
Seeing their faces. Oh my gosh, we had some fun giggles and talks, and
just being able to go really in depth with how everyone's doing and how we can be praying for each other too. It was so good.
And to know that we're not alone. Some of the emotions and feelings and processing that's happening. It's neat to know that you're not the only one going through that.
Definitely.
We hear that a lot, but then when you see people's faces and you can tell, like, ooh, they really are. So it was good. It was very, very sweet.
And we also have the Resurrection Art Gallery that's still open.
Oh, yeah.
So if you have a piece, please submit it. We'd love to see what you guys come up with. And lastly, we're going to be posting our bloopers on Sunday on the YouTube channel. So make sure to check that out. And we will see you guys on Monday.
Bye, guys. Have a great Sabbath.